Vidya, will you please join us? Yeah. So this is, we are missing Nawaz here, but we have Sir, we have Vidya, we have Sujoy, and white. Yeah, we are all in white. Yeah. White. So somebody is asking to. White. Yeah. Now, who do you want to?
Vidya is going to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Hi everyone. Well, Te3n was a very special experience for me. Not just because I'm in a special appearance. Oh my God, that's a terrible joke. But yeah, it's usual. I was back in Kolkatta, one of my favoriteest places in the world. I keep saying it's second home for me. I was working with Mr. Bachchan again in a completely different avatar from Pa. It's been a few years. And I can't say this enough number of times, and everyone who works with him says this. People who don't work with him or haven't had the chance say this, that he is a constant inspiration. So, you know, in my first scene with him, I looked at him and I felt like he was the character, and that really, for me, amazes me time and again. I don't know how you do it, and God bless you with the longest, healthiest life, so we continue to get inspired and entertained by you. And I can keep gushing, but I will talk about another very strong reason for me to do the film was the script. And when I met Ribhu, I thought he was a very pleasant person to interact with. Unlike Sujoy, who's completely mad. You know, Sujoy and I have a very crazy equation, so we won't go there. But with Ribhu, it was like, I just felt I wanted to work with him. I felt like I liked the way he was seeing the film. I liked the way he wanted to tell the story. So I wanted to be part of it. And jokes apart, you know, I was getting to work with Sujoy Ghosh again. And how could I miss that opportunity, really? In Kolkata. So yeah, I've given you enough reasons why I've done the film, and it is the very fact that I've flown down just for the trailer launch means that it is very special for me, and I hope you all enjoy it, throng the theatres and blah 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 and blue blue blue. Thank you.
Sir, you have me.
Oh, okay. Sujoy and me have always been appreciative of each other's works. He's been a little too effusive about his love for me, and I'm always grateful to him. We did Aladdin together, and we had a wonderful time making it. He had some wonderful ideas which he worked with, and then when he was doing Kahani, he wanted me to sing the theme song Ekla Chalo Re, which I did for him. But even otherwise, even when he was not working, we would meet often at one of our favorite spots, which is Vishal and Shekhar's music room, talk cinema, talk music, just... and then he came with the idea of wanting to make and produce another film with Ribhu. Ribhu and me had worked together in a TV serial that we did called Youth. And Ribhu was introduced to me by Anurag Kashyap. And during the making of Youth, which I felt very good about, because I just was told by Anurag and by Ribhu that, you know, just take your time in doing whatever you want to do. There was never any constriction as to how one should perform or in how much time, space you have to finish your lines. I just liked the idea of being free to do whatever we wanted to do. And with the advent of digital cinema now, we don't have the pressures of, costly film that's celluloid, and therefore you can have the liberty of, doing several retakes and takes and carry on working. So when Sujoy brought the idea of Te3n, he had actually come with another idea before, which we were almost set to do. And do we disclose that? Or?
Yeah.
It was a film about Kerala, and we had decided on the story, and we had decided to go ahead. Schedules are made, and then one fine evening they came and said, "We have another idea, and maybe you'd like to hear it." So it took me just a couple of seconds as they went into the narration of Te3n that I decided, let's do this and let's not do the other one at the moment. That's how quick the narration and the decision to make this film came. We were to shoot the film in Goa, and because there were some problems about permissions, they were back in my office again saying, we have a problem, we can't shoot in Goa because there are problems about permissions. What do we do? And I said, let's go to Kolkatta. And they said, you'll go to Kolkatta? I said, yeah, why not? And that's the time Sujoy told me that, sir, this is a wonderful decision, because I'm going to show you places in Kolkata which you've never seen before, and how true it was during the making of the film. We virtually settled in Kolkata, and I think in one long schedule we finished the film. It's been always a joy to work with Vidya, and I was so happy that they decided to have her in the cast. But I was equally just delighted to work with Nawaz, whom I've always admired. He's a phenomenal talent, and it's just a pity that he's not here with us today. But truly, we get to learn so much from artists like Vidya and Nawaz, because they are this generation, and I'm in great admiration and in awe of all the artists and the younger generation, because they bring to the table something that we are not used to and we've not seen through the 40 years that we've been in cinema. And that's always such a wonderful learning graph for somebody like me. I watch them very carefully, and when I work with them, I admire the way they approach the project, the scene, and I just have great admiration for my two co-artists in this film.